Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all well. You might recognise where we are because I think this is going to be probably in my previous vlog as well. But we are back. Oh, are they kissing? We've got the full lot of us today. But we are back at Pontypool for basically an eventers day camp. Addie's got a stable, we've got lunch provided, and we've got a couple of lessons. So I'm hoping today's vlog, guys, for you, I know that you enjoy them, is going to be informative and educational. So we're starting off with a dressage lesson. So they've already started. We have left actually quite early. I felt like it was an alarm for eventing, but not quite. That is going to be in the next vlog, which is exciting. So I'm hoping today is going to prep us up perfectly for that on Sunday. It's currently Wednesday. But yes, like I said, we have got a dressage lesson in the main arena first with Addie Lynch, which we've never had a lesson with before, but I've heard good things, so we shall see. And then we've got lunch. Addie can chill in the stable for a little bit. I've bought her a little bit of lunch. I she got a stable. That's cute. Yeah, so it's nice. Hence the reason I got 2 hay nets, because I didn't think that one would probably be enough. Hey. I was about to get you out, wasn't I, Addie? Hence the reason that the lead rope is on, but I then got distracted and thought I'd best start the vlog because I didn't start it this morning because actually it wasn't too bad, but it was chilly this morning. Hence the reason we're all wrapped up in coats. I feel like we're having a second winter, aren't we? But yes, hiya, you're right. And then, as you can see, people coming back from cross country, we will be then going out onto the cross country course and having a lesson with Cameron, which I know that you guys will all know who that is. They have moved a load of jumps into only a couple of fields, so we don't need to be spending lots of time walking around, but we're going to be looking at more sort of technical lines, I believe. That's what Cam said to me when I saw him at Calmston. So we have got them over in the field just over there. So obviously we came here for cross country training with Paul Tapner, and she was awesome, but we went around the whole course and jumped lots of different kind of fences. But today we're going to be looking more at those technical lines, which I'm excited for, and I actually think Addie will enjoy that as well, won't you? Yes. But let's get her out. We've arrived with plenty of time, so just got to get her out, get her slowly ready, tacked up, ready for our dressage lesson.
Little girl's loving all the smells.
Oh.
I like him being a horsey doggy.
Yeah. I said the pink really suits her, the pink lead. Yeah. The purple suits you too, Sam, don't you worry.
Sam's the one I've got to keep hold of.
Yeah. But they've come along.
And I don't want to be shouting.
No.
Do we?
Look at the tail's going. Love a Spaniel.
There's water over there, guys.
Oh. Actually, I think it's quite mucky as well.
So. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's when I'm glad that we've come in my car and not my dad's.
Sweet, you suit the grey, Addie. What did you say to me on the way up in the car?
It's one of those
not
things.
An ad, but...
No, it's not an ad. It's one of those things that you never thought I needed, and then actually, this is probably what I wear pretty much every day.
You were?
Oh yeah, Addie wears it.
Well, you are twinning, both in grey.
Oh yeah. Actually, you're cleaner because this thing goes in the wash.
You wonder how you managed without it.
Yeah, because it's brilliant. You put it on underneath rugs when I need to leave them, and then you know that it's all fine travelling.
And she's a hot horse like Banks, isn't she? Yeah. So yeah, you don't want a thick fleece on.
Exactly.
She's like, I'm a hot and hungry horse. I'm always hungry.
Hence the reason 2 hay nets. Come along.
And you two are being trusted. I thought whilst we're here, they can keep the glass up. But then when you're having a lesson, it can be shut. Just in case the little agile one decides to spring out. Although it'll probably be the naughty old boy that decides to spring out because he's the springer. Isn't it, babies? You're a good girl.
Nana started doing that. As soon as I pop that open, she jumps out the back.
Oh, I thought you said she jumps over into the car.
Both.
Oh, basically. So you were just having a think off camera what you want to work on today?
Yeah, and I think it's downward transitions.
Oh, good shout. That's what I need to be better at. Both of my ones across the diagonal back to trot said slightly unbalanced or something this time.
Oh, fair. Yeah,
which I thought were...
I did groom her at home, by the way, guys, but she had been lying down, so she was wet.
Didn't brush her own hair, look, though, did she?
Brush my own hair? Have I got knots?
No, she's got a bit of hay in it.
Oh.
Oh, don't you find you're having to put so much hoof oil on at the minute?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that the other day. You can tell it's changed from being, well...
Excuse me, is it ticklish?
He tickled that foot. So downward transitions.
Downward transitions, and I want to say more consistency in the contact, but actually I think she's getting a lot better at that now. Also, how chilled does she just come off the box?
Yeah, very relaxed.
Yeah, nice.
And we're good for time?
We are good for time. I've just got to get a saddle and bridle on her, and I need to get changed.
Well, in that case, I will put the camera down and get her rug off.
Oh, thanks.
You didn't brush your tail though, no?
That wasn't a hint, by the way.
Didn't brush your tail?
I sprayed it before leaving.
Maybe I'll be a top groom and brush her tail. All that hot. Emily, I've never seen your pony so dirty. Shaming you, look. She's like, it's fine, as long as she's got shiny toes, all's good for dressage.
She's lovely and clean under her rug.
Shiny toes and nose.
Yes.
Got oil, Addie?
No, I haven't actually. Oh, wow. Never thought of. I've not had that glass thing working.
It's not been strong enough to hold a camera. No. Might not be now, this is when the camera drops off and dies.
connection and then some of the transitions.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, what's your next, when have you got another event coming up?
Sunday, but only unaffiliated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's the plan with this year with him?
So ideally we'd like to have a run at 90 and then move up to 100.
Yeah.
And just see really how far.
Is that BE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have like a 1-star completed by the end of the year, but I'm not putting all my hopes onto that.
Yeah. It's a nice aim to have though.
Yeah. She's got the cross country. I think that's what's driving me. She's great cross country.
Yeah. The other phases that
is not quite that, but yeah. But no. It's I find that she can go quite tense in herself.
Yeah.
That makes her be quite high and sometimes go over bent.
Yeah.
So I try to be like, just have the rein, but like go. But
what we're going to do with you and Lana, for different reasons, but the same exercise. I'm going to get both of you guys riding them forward down the long side, shorter on the short side, forward and back. What that does is helps you as a rider to ride. Sounds stupid, but it makes you put your leg on. It makes you actually push them a little bit out of their comfort zone. It starts to make the horse more elastic. So we do this with the horse, and then what you'll suddenly feel is you get connection, and then later on when we go to do some transitions and things, suddenly it'll just be easy because you've connected and done it in a really simple way. But within riding them forward, what often happens is they wiggle, you lose straightness, you feel, oh God, I'm hanging on to them. So you start letting, including there's mini give and takes, or I'm not putting my leg on, or I'm not putting my right leg on enough, or my left leg. So what we're doing is just assessing and making little corrections. And with a horse, like you say, where she gets tense, it won't allow her to get tense because you're constantly changing it. And making her, you're not going to stay in one place, and suddenly she'll develop that self-carriage and just do it for herself. That's the plan.
Perfect.
Last stab. I read it quickly, and
20 by 60 feels a long way, doesn't it?
Screaming at each other, and I don't know how to stop, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shake this off, but you're not that tough with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me.
what are you feeling there, Em?
We're very wobbly this rain, that when we come out of the smaller trot, and now we've gone spooky.
Yeah, that's okay. So what does that tell you?
What's that being?
Being spooky, wobbly.
Evading me.
Yeah, and what's not quite there yet?
My bend.
Just the connection. So forget the bend from the hip. Just think, I've got to get you between hands and leg.
Yeah.
And this is really simple, this exercise. But what it does is highlights what you've just told me, and every horse will be a little bit different. And this is great for you to go, actually, you're not secure, you're not staying straight.
Tucking away under
Yeah, so think about keeping the pole up as well. So there's lots, you're reading the horse, reacting to the horse all the time. And you're just doing something which is quite simple with the 4 sides of the arena, but you're making a lot more corrections than just going round. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're keeping the pole up, you're making sure she's in front of your leg, and it takes a bit of time. So it's through repetition they can learn.
Yes.
That's it. And as long as riders we're really strict with ourselves.
It's that first couple of strides out of the corner that I just feel like go like a snake.
And what you want to do is kind of keep doing this until you feel that, oh, she's coming out of a corner and she's staying secure. I'm not having to carry her. That. Suddenly, your horse looks like a hand bigger when you do that because you get her up and out. Okay?
Yeah.
She's one that she just wants to hide, and she's like, if I hide, no one can see me. Okay? So you keep her up.
It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shape this up. You're not that tough with me.
Now I'm very much here, and yeah, it's done exactly what you're. Some wobbles, some loss of connection. But actually now it feels.
And I feel I can sometimes then get a bit more heavy-handed, and then I'm like.
So I went through a gap where I was like, I don't like this because she's suddenly in my hand. But interestingly, Cam's just been to connection, and when I rode I rode a couple of horses like at Carls and Ferdies, I was amazed at
how much.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid.
No, but it's without blocking.
Yeah.
So
Gotta be. Yeah. No.
So that's what. But you're okay to be up there. The difference. That is fantastic. Yeah, that's it. Up and out. Out. There. My God, this could do like pure dressage. Look at it. It can really move. She's nice. Up, that's it, and then she can take the rein forward. Ears up. There we go. That's it. And I know there she went a bit wobbly, and you just have to do little mini give and takes.
Well, hold a bit. There you go. Oh, hold a bit.
You know, we do. I mean, you think that's the right thing. And then you need to, like Eric's done it to me, give me a kick up the arse. Like I have ridden to advance, I've ridden into 2 dressage. I shouldn't, but because she's my baby, I've kept her baby.
Yes.
And he's like, well, if you want her to go advance, ride her like it, you know, almost. That's where you want to put them.
Yeah.
And whereas I wouldn't have been that hard so soon.
No.
And it's not hard by being tough, but
No.
it's just what I mean by hard is like the outline and the expectation.
Yeah.
Start increasing.
Increasing the expectation. Yeah.
Does that
Don't just say she doesn't like dressage.
Yeah, actually she loves. She actually, I'm not even going to listen to that because she is very good. You've got a, you know, this horse should be you could be in the lead every time.
Oh, bloody hell.
So that's where you're going to up yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's all in there. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. The canter look gorgeous.
Whee!
But up, up, up. Good, steady, steady. So you connect her.
She says, I'm tired.
Yeah, she will be. This is quite a lot different and she's moving so much better. Steady, steady a little bit. Up, very good, very good. That's it, up.
Is Lara waiting to go through her test?
Yeah, whenever you just steady a little bit. Steady. Ooh.
Shall I do another canter trot?
Yeah, do one more. Karen and Harry, if you want to come into that bit, you can do. Yeah, good. Balance, steady, then back to trot. Up, steady. Good, steady. Just half out, steady. Your rise, slow your rise. Very good. So you keep the frame and you can just really work on how your body. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
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 Very good. Good.
I can't believe the difference. I'm shocked.
Hopefully there's lots of homework there, like to take away.
Yeah, loads.
She's really
Just working,
nice.
just to make her start working in that frame at home.
You're just progressing her from. Sometimes you will work her a bit long and low. If you feel she needs that in the stretch, and then other times you say right up here. This is like this is the more grown up.
Yeah, but this is what I need to do in my warm up for before a test, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like Sunday, my warm up. That's what I need to do.
Just because watch she doesn't get too quick.
Yeah. That'll come from my rising. I think I need to get into that tune of my body and my rising. Yeah.
Yeah, and just slow. Okay, Lara, let's go.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Stable's about eating first.
That was hard work, don't you know? Come on.
Starving. Actually, let's not put that on my dodgy shoulder.
Oh, do you want to swap? Do you want to take the horse and I'll take the hay net?
No, because Addie's really strong.
Well, she is, but I
I'll
think
just keep this
you've
here
got
by
a friend
her and
for
then she won't be
life.
strong.
So yeah, first session done. Actually, really, really beneficial from the start to the end. I just feel like I've been given the green light and the
She's not a baby anymore.
Yeah, the confidence to go, yes, right, you are up here now. And she was really, really
Yeah,
lovely.
she was receptive to it. She picked up on it straight away, didn't she?
Yes.
What you wanted.
Yep.
And like you say, it's just then keeping her straight in that different contact.
Yes, and it's hard work. It's for her and for me.
she needs more breathers in between.
Yes, definitely. I don't know whether that
Different
might have been
muscles.
a mistake at the beginning. I was going around and around and I was thinking actually you probably could do with a bit of a break here and then we'll go again. But no, really good. And she was like, she definitely can do dressage, because I said, well, dressage is our worst phase out of the three, but actually she might have just proved, Addie, you are walking on, aren't you, that you can do dressage. So yeah, really, really chuffed. We just got to find our stable
You always had
now.
pretty good scores so last year. You always had low 30s.
Yes, absolutely. But it's just those ones where you just like, she goes, when I first did that trot, she was like, you've just instantly gone up 2 marks. So,
Happy days.
Yeah.
Do you know, how do you know what stable you're?
There is a stable plan on a wall somewhere. So we'll just go and find that before we pop Addie in. I have got some lunch, but I'll go sort myself out. Obviously, as we always do, horse comes first. Get her to chew in a
It's
stable.
definitely not Addie's lunchtime yet either, It's still quite early.
Oh yeah, true. I forget there's another lesson yet. But anyway, yeah,
You're a bit tangled up there. Shall I go and look?
Let's have a look on here. I think, here we go. I can't see my name. Yeah, stable 36. Hello. Hi, you're very pretty. And that's Addie all settled into a stable. She's actually, yeah, I think these are all good things, especially for young horses. Like, we haven't done a proper stay away again for a little while, but just to come up, go into a stable and come straight in and eat. Are you going to have a little drink for Mum? Hey. No, she says my haylage is far more yummy, Mum. She's had a wee, but it's just nice and actually, like I say, good for the young horses just to come away, come in a stable. It's not for too long a period of time. But actually, I don't think I need to worry, do I? Are you coming into season? Because that is your second wee that you've now had. Well, actually, your third wee, because you had a wee as soon as I got in the arena, which I was glad of, because it's always nice when you know that they're not holding on to a wee and feeling a bit stuffy from it. I'm just going to tie... Oh, no, let's leave that. Leave that there. I'm going to just tack her up later, all at the box, because it'll be an awful lot easier. But we've now got another couple of lessons, one on the flat, one out jumping, and then it will be lunchtime. And then, yeah, but we're just going to go and walk Poppy and Sammy. I'm going to get myself dressed and then we'll see what's on the menu for lunch. The doggies have been walked, haven't they? Well, actually walked, and one's had a swim in the pond, in the water jump, haven't you, and up the river. It was good, wasn't it, Sam? Oh, no, down, sorry, I'm getting you too excited.
Naughty. Naughty.
Doesn't like that word naughty.
Naughty.
Good girl.
Good
Good
girl.
girl. Sorry, that was my fault. I was only coming for a little scratch.
Good girl.
You've been very good.
Out, do we? No, you've been a very good girl.
That's what Nala keeps doing at the minute. Yeah, he loved it. And I'm just preparing. I'll be honest, I don't actually think that Addie really needs to have a lunch, but it's only a little bit of chaff. And I just want to put some electrolytes in because she was actually sweating quite a bit after her dressage lesson. And that was quite a long session for her. Whether she needs all of it. The blue chip tubs, very handy to have that in. So we'll pop that in there. And then got the Animal Life Vetrolites. Like these come out like a gel. Shown them. He's shown many of them, and then yeah, as Tina's going to do. Don't know. She likes it quite sloppy actually. I'm not really in. Whee! Yeah, perfect. Good, fabulous. Give that a swirl around. Drop that off. Put the rubbish back into the tub for next time. That can go back in there. Oh, actually, I can't carry that. Let's do that. And there we go. Pink bucket to go with a water bucket. Everything's pink. Oh, sorry. I haven't put a mic on you. You
No,
can
I
come closer.
was just like, you're not mic'd and you're still mic'd.
I am mic'd. I'm on it. So yeah, we'll drop this off to Addie, check in that she's okay, not guzzled all her water, and then we'll go and see what's on the menu for our lunch. You didn't give me a nay, which I'm a little bit disappointed, but
No, she's busy talking to her friends.
Oh yeah, we've got some sloppy lunch for you, my darling. How did you think my dressage lesson went? Good girl.
I thought it was good. You could see a complete difference in her frame. It was mad.
Yeah.
And
Because you actually haven't seen her on the flat for quite a long time.
For ages. Is that yummy? Oh, let me give you a smile for camera.
Did I need to mix it in a little bit
Did you
better?
not mix it very good, Mum? Did you get a mouthful of electrolyte instantly? But yeah, no, I thought she looked really strong. She's definitely developed. Her shape's changed.
Yeah, massively.
And it was really interesting that Abby said, like, you could see that she grew a hand when she was really pushing from behind.
Yeah.
And going up into the contact as opposed to pulling herself from in front. She was
felt
literally
so
looked like she was
different to
16 too.
Yeah, it felt like how you would ride a established horse that knows what they're doing, and I think you get, because when you have them from young age, you're just constantly trying to get them at like nice bend and like long and low and all. But actually, it's time.
Focus more on the straightness than the bend, even. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because there was times when she goes tucks and then goes wobble and goes again, but no.
She said, "Oh, that's better, Mum. Now you've mixed it. Thank you."
A little bit better. Yeah.
But also, this haylage is so yummy. I don't know which bit to eat first.
She's so nosy.
You're a bit nosy.
She's like, who's that turned up?
You said she gets a weepy left eye occasionally.
Yeah, she does.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Banksy's keep being weepy and all this weather. Hello, are you two friends?
Hi.
Hi, she says, can I have some? She smells good.
No, I can tell by you've already had your lunch. Your mouth is giving it away.
This one's off to badminton too.
Yeah, in the 100.
Yeah, she did the 90 last year, didn't she?
Yeah. Oh, does my hand taste nice?
Just done a nice run through of your test.
Yeah.
And you, sweetheart.
And we'll see you up there next week.
We will.
Less than a week,
Will this be
guys.
out before badminton, Em, or no?
Yes.
Ooh.
It will be, because then I'll have an eventing vlog and I want to get it out because I want to get my eventing one out. Hopefully.
She's like,
touch wood.
You sure you haven't got anything for me? Can I pinch a bit out of Addie's mouth?
Good girl. Right.
Good
Okay, I keep
girlies.
saying about this lunch. Let's go see what's on our menu.
In case I have to tell you what to do with the air jacket.
Oh, I don't know.
Take it out of the box
So I'm
and
very
put it on.
excited, guys. So there has been a bit of news coming out. There might have been a little sneaky peek on my story on Instagram the other day, but I'm very proud to now say that I am a proud brand ambassador for Point 2. Something that I think we will most definitely need if our plans go ahead this year and for safety.
Need for reassurance. Hopefully not need to use.
Not need
but
to
just
use,
need
no,
to
but
know
it's
that you're
there.
safe.
Yes, exactly. So, of course, protected by Champion as well. As always, Tina put up a post of us going to Badminton with Sprite. So we have been sponsored by them since 2016. Badminton was 2017, but it actually came at the end of 2016. So, yeah, Champion hat, Champion body protector. And then we've got the Point 2 air jacket over the top.
And what colour are you wearing, Emily?
In the fuchsia, which I love. So is that
Yeah,
That
perfect.
looks
Turn around,
perfect.
because I think the important thing with them is the length, isn't it?
The length of the
That it
back, yeah.
covers
So I
down to
had
your
to measure
coccyx.
myself to check where I was, because I actually wear an extra large body protector in children's, not a small adults. But you have to go up a size from your body protector, and also, like I say, measure from like the base of your neck down to your coccyx, and then that goes onto that. But what are we thinking of the colour?
We're liking the colour.
We might be having a little bit of a mixy up of the cross-country colours, which I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet, if I'm totally honest. But I thought today would be.
But you love that, so.
I do love that. I do. As soon as I opened the box, I was like, ah! We obviously know, and I think I've held it already up to Addie, but I think it looks pretty good on her. But today is obviously the perfect opportunity to have its first usage.
And the other members in your group are on, Emily, so time to stop talking. On you get. Do you want a leg up?
Yes, please. And also,
She's
I
like-
just need to remember to unclip myself at the end.
Oh, to
'cause
clip
that's-
on to start with.
Clip on to start with, and then clip on at the end. So yes.
No, it does look good. It's good fit, actually. When you said small, I was like, oh, are you sure you don't need to go
Yeah,
for a
right,
child?
yeah.
Is it going to be too big? But it's
That's
yeah.
perfect, isn't it? No, really happy with that. Right.
Right, no testing it out today, though, okay?
No, I know.
Addie?
I know. Right, gloves on. Get the whip, and then let's go.
Right, let's go.
I remember this.
What are your aims for cross country today? Ooh. 3 things you want to achieve.
3 things. Oh, okay. So I know that we're going over where the mounds are. So I'd quite like to keep the same rhythm and same canter going up and down, and not sort
Sorry,
of
cutting your head off.
speeding up and speeding down, keeping
Yeah.
that balance.
Why, what do you find? You did that the other day and she just was a bit rushing.
She was a
part of it.
little bit spooky beforehand, coming up, and then a bit like, oh, fence, and then I would lose her
Run
down.
off downhill.
Yeah. So when you've got then another skinny coming up or something, I just feel like I could do with having a bit more control on landing. Almost because she's a bit too bold.
Yeah.
Like the one at Bicton, when she
Yeah.
jumps too boldly downhill.
Yeah.
And then that's when Emily almost came out the side door. So
Yeah, work on staying in a rhythm through the
in a
likes
rhythm
of
through from A, B and C of like the before
Yeah.
and after.
Oh, that's an excited poop.
She is excited. She knows we're jumping. And also, what else do we want?
Bit natty.
I'd like her jump, her improvement of her jump.
Because you've been doing an exercise that Cam recommended you do to get her to bascule more.
Yeah, she's very good in front, but I just need the back end to sort of let go a little bit. And a few things that Cam was telling me the other day was maybe because I'm holding on too much. So it'll be interesting for him to see her. We have done an exercise at home, like you say, schooling with a big wide spread at the end of a grid work. And I thought that really helped her.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see what he says today. Mm-hmm. I'm actually, really looking forward to this lesson.
Third thing, quick.
Third thing, I don't know.
Not to get my air jacket pop.
Yeah!
Not to test it out on its first
No.
use. Okay, cool. Right, that means I'm now handing the mic over to Cam. Have you asked his permission?
I haven't. I've got one more person to ask as well.
I meant Cameron's, but yeah. Oh, I meant Cameron's, but yeah.
Fab, Lana, you happy? Good. Yeah, totally agree.
The last time we went out was the
Karen,
beach.
you happy? Fab, good girl.
She's a bit excited.
Emily, you happy, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Perfect, good.
I feel like my stirrups a
Right.
bit short, long there. Good girl, well done, good girl.
A little bit with hazards before we do obstacles, okay? So a hazard to me is when we go cross country and we need to change the pace for something. So that might be a bit of undulation up and down. It might be a road crossing. It might be going into a new field. It might be a turn itself, okay? A ditch, a step, all of these things. To me, we call them hazards rather than obstacles, okay? And when I'm walking a course, it is just as important to think, how would I ride that hazard to get to my next obstacle? Think of it logically. If you were driving a car, if you would slow down in your car, you'd need to do a gear change in your horse, okay? So you would do a gear change for going up a hill in a car, down a hill, doing a turn, crossing onto a different surface in case it was a bit slippery in your car. So every time you do it in your car, you definitely do it on a horse, yeah? So what we're gonna do to start with, we'll go one at a time so we're not playing the wheel of death. We'll just go left rein inside the mound, canter between the flags, here, up the mound, down the mound, between the flags, okay? Probably by the sound of things, we're all experienced enough to start in canter, yeah? So I'm gonna be looking at your body position going up the mound, down the mound, rein length, straightness from the legs, lots of little things to play with before we even get to a jump. So Emily, seeing as you're there nice and fresh to go, why don't you go first? We stand just up there and we can watch each other, learn from each other. Good, turn left and again. What Emily did well there was a nice landing line. I think it's because she thought she was turning right.
Yeah.
But she rode a really nice landing line after the skinny.
Thank you.
Balance, Emily.
Thanks. Good girl.
Good, have a little breather. Yeah, Emily, from what you said to me about the undulation, I thought that was actually really quite nice.
Yeah, I thought it was. I feel
think
like she's learnt from last time when she came out a bit gun-ho, actually.
But I think also by forcing you, for all of you, to have something narrow to come off the mound too straight away, it makes you keep what part of your body on? Legs,
Oh, sorry,
exactly
yeah,
that,
stay straight.
yeah. So you don't just allow them to run down, you have to keep them connected from the leg, yes.
girl.
So Emily, you always have to think, coming down an undulation, maybe you've always got a narrow fence,
Yeah.
even if you don't.
Yeah.
So you've got something to funnel her to 3 strides off the step.
Yeah.
Really liked that.
Okay, cool.
Good,
Thank
Lana,
you very much.
whenever you're ready.
Good girl. Let's not cut this too much. Ooh.
Find the middle, stay on the line.
I didn't.
No, Emily, you didn't need to.
Okay.
I thought you gave her plenty enough, darling.
Good girl. Ooh. You don't know where I'm going.
Move the bit, move the bit, move the bit. Get some shape. Lovely. First of all, really nice, a lot of it. Really,
Yeah, I
really
just
good.
held on a little bit too much into those normal ones.
No, so all I'm going to say to you is in between your fences, you've got to still work the shape.
Yeah.
You know, I've discussed
okay.
this with you before. There's no point being forward if you've allowed the front end to get long.
Yeah.
You've got to still get a bit of suppleness in front of you.
Yeah, which I
Okay,
did not
so-
have coming to that
Well,
roll top
through
or-
here, you just allowed the front end to get flat and long.
Yeah.
So then she couldn't adjust because she wasn't in
Yeah.
a nice balance.
Yeah,
So
that
you
makes
just
sense.
got to think widen the hands as you move her forward, to
Yeah.
think widen to a slightly softer body, and then you can allow again. Because
Yeah.
if you just allow her to canter along at the end of the rein like that, then you're going to have to really fight her to get her
Which
back
I
to a
am, then
balance.
she's
so
like, what are you
even
doing?
your gallop in training
Okay.
needs to have some element of shape to it. Because directly you let her go without shape and go hollow and go there, suddenly the back's gone hollow, the body's unconnected and she can't adjust nicely, and that's why that happens at the treasure chest.
Yeah.
And that's why I said here, coming in here, get some shape back, and
Yeah.
you just wiggled a little bit,
Yeah.
came back, and then you had it connected.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
that one was really
Yeah,
quality.
she's done that one nicely.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But you just got to think, you can be positive, but keep some shape, and that's the word I want to give you, shape. It's not
Yeah.
backward feel, it's just a bit of a feel down the rein.
Yeah.
Say soften again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you think 520 is just an average novice speed, so you would be going at 560 a lot of the time at novice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 520 is a very normal speed for 100.
Okay.
So, but my main thing to you, as I said, is you have to, on the corner before the fence,
Get connection
feel
and
that you've got shape.
shape and
Shape,
suppleness and-
shape,
yeah.
shape.
Yeah.
So you just got to think widen. Don't pull the hands in because that brings the head up.
Widen.
It's take the hands out and feel that you can get involved.
Okay.
You know, move the bit a little bit with the leg on.
Yeah.
The energy looks great, but I just need that funneled to a softer neck and a softer mouth.
Yeah.
Don't just come from there. Oh, perfect. Good, slipping. Circle, circle, circle. I just want her to accept the leg and the hand. She's gotta let go, gotta let go. Move the bit, widen the hand. She can't be running through you. You've walked the course. Better. To now slip, look, really nice. And now focus on the back end. Well done. Emily, wider, darling. Wider. Take your hands to your knees like an old-fashioned show jumper. Keep your hands to your knees. Knees, knees, knees.
Oh my goodness, sorry,
Don't
Addie.
worry, you're just playing. Better, good girl. Oh yeah, I said gallop. Well done, Emily. She didn't need permission to do that, did she? Emily, hands to your knees, but then still ride with the legs. Widen, widen, widen. Wide hand, wide, wide, wide. Funnel, hands to the knee with leg on. Better, good girl.
Good girl.
So Emily, all that happened down there was you were focusing on what I said, but then forgot to still ride forward.
Yeah.
So you gotta, I think, and actually it's what Caroline was making me do yesterday with Bamba, is when they go, because he does the same, he just goes like that.
Yeah.
And it's ghastly. But then he
Yes.
just runs himself to the deep, horrid, chippy stride.
Yeah.
Rather than staying soft. And she was like, keep your hands out to your knees.
Yeah, that felt very
And-
strange, I can't
and-
lie, but...
Yeah, and feel that you can just do that, because you draw the hand in and back, it just does that.
Yeah,
So you've just got to think, be involved out here
yeah,
for a bit.
yeah.
Think land, get us soft again.
The circle, and that's why I tried to circle down there, because I knew I didn't
Then you
have
never, but then you have to then ride forward again.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't get stuck in a backward pull.
Yeah.
It's a soften aid, not a backward aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I was
Lovely
trying to
down
do
the
good by
final
doing the
line.
circle.
That final line was a good balance. The skinny
Yeah.
to the skinny. That
Yeah.
she kept some softness there, and then.
I
and then
felt like we revved the
distance
engine.
came.
That helped with you saying to gallop a bit more up there.
You've got to practice that.
Yeah.
Really good, Em. That was
Thank
good at
you.
the end. We're
Felt the
working
message
on what we
be
need to
better.
work on. Yeah, keep the ground cover. Waiting. Much better. Perfect world, Emily. What I want from her eventually is a slower but bigger stride.
canter,
Yeah,
yes.
whereas she gets quick and small. She needs to be slow and big.
Yeah.
But that only comes the softer she gets, because
Yeah.
a big medium canter is from a soft body. Mm-hmm. So she needs to be slower in tempo, but bigger in stride pattern.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
at the moment you get quick, but small, and then you have to chase her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But that was much better that time. You could then wait to the base a little more.
Yes. Yeah.
Very good. Have a breather.
Thank you.
Not draw back or draw in.
Okay.
Widen. Well done. You've got to keep the shape, Emily.
No, I want you to change.
Widen. Widen. Work with the fingers, not the elbow. Work with your grip, not the elbow. Good girl. Widen and close the grip. Close the grip. Close the grip. Close the grip. Good girl. Emily, keep the elbows soft, but the fingers work with the grip, not the elbow. Good girl, well done. Do you know what that was?
Panic.
I know, I was about to say that was lovely and brave that actually you didn't chase.
No, I didn't feel like I did chase her. I just felt that she was a bit, but I
Yeah,
thought,
really good.
thank you.
Really good. Emily, your main thing from today is
Shape.
Shape. But the shape
And
has to
lengthening
come,
that stride as well.
and a bigger, slower stride. But the shape has to come from the fingers, not the elbow.
Yeah.
You lock the elbow, the head comes up. It's got to
Yeah.
be elbow soft, but work in the grip.
Working with my finger. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
I felt that. Yeah, cool.
Lovely.
Good
Thank
girl.
you very much.
Good girl.
Thank you.
Excited
Thanks,
to
Addie.
follow
Thank
what
you.
you do this year. You look like you've come out more on it than last year. You look
Maybe
a lot
little.
less wet. That looks brilliant.
Yay,
Really
less
good.
wet. Thanks.
Very good. Well done, darling.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Guys, I'm flagging behind because I had some important messages I needed to reply to by a specific time. And I've got a feeling Emily's just done what she asked me to remind her not to do, because I can see an Emily running towards an Addie with an inflated air jacket. But I think Addie's gone straight back to the stable, bless her. Oh dear. I can hear laughter. I don't know if the mics have picked up, but I assume she's caught her horse. Did you do what you asked me to remind you not to do?
Yep.
And did she take herself straight back to haylage?
Yeah, basically. She was right outside the stable, but went more for the grass than the haylage.
Oh dear. So you're frightened the living daylights out of her just to test it works?
I literally pulled off and I felt it go a bit tight and I was like, oh no! But it was too late.
Oh, bless her.
scared you, didn't I?
Anyway, at least you've like initiated.
Yeah, and I felt it as well.
Climatised her into what it
what
could be
happens.
like.
Yes.
But you landed on your feet, so that's all good.
Yeah, they're all like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm absolutely fine. I just forgot to undo it.
Just never worn one before.
No, I said it's the first time.
Oh,
well, that will
bless her.
teach me now. Also, a lesson learnt, but how to change the canister as well.
Very true. You can even share the vlog, should you
Yeah.
wish? Oh dear.
that
I should have known that would happen. It
you
was
see
teaching
me
me
just
for
go
being
running
behind and replying to emails. I was like, it's my fault for staying behind and not reminding you to unclip. Addie
Oh.
doesn't look too terrified of you though.
No, I was too busy yapping. That was why.
Pleased with that though?
I'm really pleased with that.
Apart from
Yeah.
the fact you need to buy a new canister already?
Another one in the box, am I okay?
Yeah, I know, but you need a
Oh,
spare.
you need to replace. Sorry. Yes, yeah. Yes. No, really chuffed. And actually, some of those lines were challenging.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, it was what you wanted and you stayed in the rhythm that you wanted to do.
Yeah, she came off and on those mounds really nicely. So,
Yeah.
cannot complain at that at all. And we got
And everybody watching said you need to go novice by the end of the year. There we go. They all agree with
It's
Cam.
so funny, isn't it, when you're cross-country schooling? And I know we've said this many times before, but trying to get your blood pumping like you do with
That's
the...
why I don't really like schooling. to
I
be honest.
know. It is like when he's saying like those technical lines, those don't bother me. But when they're just a bit bigger, I'm like, I need to gear myself up.
Yeah, I was like that.
Oh yeah,
that
she's
time
really
last
not
year.
phased.
That time last year when he asked me to do the hay cart and it was only like the fourth fence we jumped out there. I was like, "Ah."
It is a bit like that, isn't it?
Just kick and close your eyes.
Yeah.
Keep them straight and they'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and yeah.
Well, she wasn't
She
phased by how
loves
wide
it.
it was.
No, I know. I know. And that's what, I love her.
I love her.
I
She's
do
like, I love
love
food,
her.
Mum.
She's just so game for it, which I do love. But no, need to think about those suppleness bits. And actually, that's what I need to do when I walk my course on Sunday
Find
is
areas
find
that you can do
corners
that.
and areas that I need to get that suppleness and keep it together. That's what I'll be doing on Sunday's vlog.
Yay.
Let me check
my doilies.
Yeah.
Oh, riveting content. There's a poo that needs to be picked up.
Keep to me, Mum's garden.
Oh, hello, Millie. You've been brave to come up. Oh no, she's gone. You okay? Thanks for coming and supporting today. Oh, hello. Hello. Good girl, Mills. But yeah, I was just going to say a little round up because you're about to leave, but thank you very much for coming.
Right, in please.
And
Not
video-
video out for the third time. In, darling.
Millie, you're teasing.
Wait.
Millie, come
One
on.
head, wait.
What have your heckles gone up for, silly? And they're in, but no, thank you very much for your company.
That's all right.
And videoing and coming up. My pony has gone straight out in the field with no rug on. I'm actually quite surprised how warm it is for being, what time are we back? 5 to 8. There has been a podcast, we've been very organised. There's a podcast episode being recorded on our way home. So that's good. So that will be probably out before this is. So do make sure that you go and check that out. Wherever you listen to your podcast, it's called Highs, Lows and Equestrian Woes. And yeah, Addie is out living her best life again. Actually, she lived her best life today because she absolutely loved it. Spritey's had her best day. See the little patches in the field where she has clearly rolled in the muddiest patch. She's got 10 full acres, but she decides to roll in those patches there and get absolutely covered head to toe. And I don't think they're going to let me catch them to try and put their rugs on, but that will be that in a minute. But I hope you guys have enjoyed following along to a day training, found it educational, learnt lots. Really enjoyed the dressage actually. I know that we are a long way off where we want to be, but actually having that green light just to say, yeah, this is where you need to be now, and she responded to it, and yeah, felt great. See you later, I'm rambling on too much. Thank you for coming. See you later. Bye. Really enjoyed it, and then of course she was epic in the cross country as well, jumping some quite testing lines, but like in true Addie style, she was very excited at the beginning. She almost thought, I don't know, the last time that we went anywhere like to go a little bit faster out of like a canter that you'd have on a hack was the beach, and I think she just was a bit like woohoo, plus that we had obviously been at Pontypool not that long ago out on grass, and I think she just remembered what it was like. So yeah, she had a great time, which is always nice. It's so lovely to feel how much they enjoy it. But as I say, I hope that you guys have enjoyed it too. And what we've got coming up next? Ooh, a one-day event, unaffiliated at Winkley, coming up this weekend. So that has been, as I said at the beginning, was hoping that was going to be perfect prep. It was perfect prep. So yeah, huge thank you to Abby and Cameron for their tuition today. As I say, thanks to Tina for coming along, keeping me company and videoing. And until the Winkley vlog, I'll see you all then. But please, before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, and of course hit that all important subscribe button if you don't already. Otherwise, I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!